Hey guys, this is Mike with AZA channel. Today we're gonna talk about how to change the fuel filter for GMC Sierra LB7. LB7. That's how it looks. And here's the fuel filter. And the way you access it, you have to take the side out. Have to go through the side, and that's what we'll do. We're gonna go through the side, take the side panel and the wheelbase panel, and then go and manually remove the filter. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm doing this the first time. I wonder how much this is gonna take. So you have to remove all these screws here, little clips. And these things that kind of stick out, you have to squeeze them and sort of rock them in, and there you go in. You don't want to break this off because they have to. Got a little sidetracked, found a pocket of dirt and leaves inside there. Wouldn't want to leave it there so it doesn't rust. Nice straight access to the fuel filter. We're going to be disconnecting it from there and then spinning it off. We'll set up a little catch can to catch any diesel droppings. And to disconnect it, you simply click it and pull it out. And there it is. Alright, so generally you would be able to twist it by hand, but in my case I had to use a little something to kind of loosen it up a little bit. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start spinning it by hand. Now it's actually spinning. And then we're gonna go ahead and drop it down. And there we are, there's diesel in there. Okay, we're gonna carefully remove this piece right here without breaking it. And we're not gonna reuse any used O-rings. We're gonna have to get new ones in there. Alright. And remember, you don't have to go hard when you put it in. When you put it back in. You know what I mean. And you don't have to fill the new filter with diesel, because you know you'll use your prime pump to fill it up. Oh boy. Boy, it looks pretty wicked. Look at this. And this little valve to dump the water. Imagine. Alright guys, this is why I want you to know that it's important to change the fuel filter. Check this out. All this metal, dirt, boogers came out from the filter. You want to change it. And you lift pump. Go with the lift pump. You'll have a three-way filter that way. Save the injectors! Alright, so to put the new gasket in, they recommend using a little bit of engine oil to lubricate it. That's what we're gonna do. Lube it up a little bit. Put it on there. Okay. Take on the new filter. And always screw it by hand. I think they talked about a filter, but this thing can be actually screwed in by a wrench a little bit. I wouldn't go too hard on it. It's the plastic part. I think it's at half a turn. That's about it. Okay. There's that. Now we got a bigger gasket. I'm gonna lube it up. And kind of like you're lubing the oil filter as well. Okay, it's a little bit lubed up. Okay, nice and flush, ready to put back in. Alright guys, so now we're ready to install this fuel filter back in the car, and let's be careful not to touch anything, not to bring any impurities in here, but here only clean diesel is allowed. Alright, so it wasn't going in at first because this rubber housing was still inside the filter. I'm like, what? See, this one's already pre-installed, so I'm dumping this one. And now we should be game. Alright, so filter is turned by hand. No tools. Okay. And that looks pretty good. Notice how it almost in the same position as it was before. I'll go, okay, just a little bit more. The seal looks good. Plug it right back. Click. Perfect. Put it right back. And now see if there's any leaking. Right now it's going to be a very fun part. It's called pumping. Call it the pumping action. If you ever run out of diesel, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so next part is we're gonna open up the screw here. It's gonna, don't completely take it out, just make sure the air exchange can happen. Now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start priming it. And notice I'm priming it, nothing's really happening. Oh, bubbles coming out. So this is air. Air's coming out. We're gonna prime it until we don't see any bubbles anymore. Let's see. It's kind of an important nut. So you get the point. Once the bubbling stops, that's when you know your fuel filter has been filled up. Very important, you want to screw it back in how it was so you don't get a problem on your hands later. Alright, final inspection here. Okay, alright, we're going to get this car started or see if it starts. We'll find out, I guess. Well, there you have it. This is Mike with AZA channel, and hope you liked it. Pretty simple. What it took me about an hour first time. Next time will be faster.
Again, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our channel for more previews of what's going to happen to our truck and more updates. Have a nice day.